Yes, Gasheads, and welcome back to episode 25 of Hemmings versus HAYNER. As always, I'm with my co-host HAYNER. Chat to me, brother. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Hello again. Hello again.
Hello, I haven't seen you in approximately 12 minutes.
12 minutes, but yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Yeah, good to be, doing Hemmings versus HAYNER again. Obviously, it's been a while because we've had no league games. Obviously, we had the Barrow one, but
Yeah.
that was a shambles in the end. So, yeah, all good, man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just to the confusion, if there is any, this is now episode 25 because the Barrow one never went ahead. So I'm gonna have to probably delete that Barrow one to keep it in order. But what a weird day! What a weird day that was, wasn't it? The Barrow game. I mean, that pitch looked playable to me, but
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I know? Yeah, I mean. I guess we touched on the Shrewsbury game, didn't we, in the pre-record? So we don't have to talk about that. What's kind of happened since, really? Okay, Hutchinson coming in,
Yeah.
Balmer coming in, De Havilland coming in, Hutchinson I've just mentioned, and the Plymouth loss really is what we
Yeah.
need to talk about. So,
Yeah. Nothing's really happened, to be fair.
I mean, Hayner, if you were on Countdown and you had to get it done quickly, so we don't bore everyone to death because we've just covered it all on the Talking Gas. Go and watch it. Just cover the last 2 weeks at the Gas. What are your thoughts and feelings on the incomings, the outgoings of Dewsbury on loan and Belongo today just signed for Rochdale permanently? And obviously we lost to Plymouth on Tuesday night in the pizza Mickey Mouse, whatever it's called. Yeah, talk to me. Just your thoughts and feelings. Just summarise because I'm sure people will have seen our stuff.
Yeah. Big up everyone in the comments as well. Yeah, it's been not
Been
as
weird,
not
isn't
as
it?
mad as it's been not as mad as I thought it would.
Yeah, fair.
Obviously, I'm sure we're going to be a lot busier. Within the coming month with transfers. Obviously, we mentioned it on the pod, but we still need a lot of players. Yeah, like you said, Ryan de Havilland was the first signing.
He's
Position that
probably
we
the
needed.
standout incoming, isn't he? So far, I'd say out of the two, he's probably the pick of the bunch out of those two.
Yeah. I would say he's obviously permanent as well. Obviously spent money on him. Player that we need box to box, still quite young. And yeah, we obviously seen him for 15 minutes. I can't really say much because he got the ball a few times, done a few good little things, but he only played for not long.
Not long at
So
all.
yeah, obviously Balmer, another one, another position that we needed. Had good reviews from his Wimbledon loan. Obviously moved to Motherwell last season. Haven't really played much this year. He's out of contract there in the summer, so whether Evans was looking at that for a potential, if he does well, then we could maybe sign him on a free. We obviously seen his long throws before we signed him. People were absolutely mental. Dewsbury. It was the for him and for us. It was very unfair him coming off the bench, trying to rescue and play against these monsters at the back in League Two,
Mad.
where it was just unfair on him. And it's a really good loan for him. A team doing really well, so I hope he does well and smash it. Yeah, Belongo obviously today. Signed him on a permanent. Spent a little bit of money on him. I wasn't really expecting loads, to be fair, when we signed him. So it's one of them ones. I thought he would play a lot more than he did.
Yeah.
Just didn't really have the quality. Was still very new to obviously the Football League. The first time he's played in it was last season when we signed him. So yeah, he tried. He was an absolute gem of a guy. But yeah, football terms, when he defensively not good enough, a couple of mistakes, just didn't really have the quality. But Rochdale is a brilliant move for him, and we could well see him in the Football League next season if they go up. But it's very tough. But the Plymouth game was a madness because brilliant going forward, chances created. Since Evans has come in, we look a completely different team
We just
attacking.
look rejuvenated, don't we, going
Yeah,
forward, bro?
that's the word. Yeah, that's the word. Rejuvenated. Obviously, Hutchinson is back. Right decision. Hopefully, he can do well. That tackle we done was brilliant. That won the ball for the Cavani goal, but yeah, at the back, yeah, it was like you mentioned earlier about the meme with the amazing horse on the top bit, and then the pony
Yeah.
picture on the bottom bit. That was what the defend, and it was
Crazy.
annoying because we've seen it all season. Not many teams have cut us open, but we just keep gifting teams presence. And because I didn't think, yes, they press well. I thought Rovers press well also. That's another thing that Evans has brought. We're very high up. We're trying to press teams, get in their face a lot more.
Energy. Yeah.
So, yeah, defending terrible, but attacking wise, yeah, Cavani, Shaq, Thomas, brilliant, and some really good goals as well. And it's annoying because a lot of people will have their thoughts on this competition. I'm one of the crazy ones that have been to every game in the competition. But for me,
It's been a good atmosphere, to be fair, from
it's been
how many
mad.
there've been there. Yeah,
we've actually been winning games and scoring goals, unlike the league, really. So it's been good. But I was a bit gutted because I wanted to. People couldn't have all their thoughts, and that's fair enough. We done it. Neil didn't even watch the game, didn't watch the highlights, but
no.
I wanted to get to Wembley because this season's been horrific, and I wanted to get to Wembley and be in a final, but unfortunately it's not. And yeah, we just focus on the last 23 league games of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree with everything that you said. I think the Balmer signing is one that is like, I feel maybe it could be a bit of a stopgap. Maybe I don't know much about the kid. His Wimbledon days and the hype around his Wimbledon loan was good, but other than that, it was just hype. The De Havilland one does. I don't want to say excite me, but it does make me go, okay, fine, that's a tidy player there. Belonga going on a permanent. I mean, fair play that we've got some money back for him. Like that is, I mean, Ricky Martin must have been doing some wonders in those meetings. So fair play to him. Ollie Dewsbury on loan at Weston-super-Mare. That's a good level.
Yeah.
Are we gonna see that we've given them a striker? And they give us a striker? I don't know. We won't get into that. We're not going to transfer a rumor, but yeah. AFTV, I could do welcome back to GasFanTV, the show that keeps you up to date with players that relate with the January transfer move to. That's not the vibe here, but we both would like to see Louis Britton join. We both have said that pretty openly. And he had a Plymouth game. I mean, we look like a Ferrari going forward and then bloody Simon's car from the in-betweeners at the back. Like, it was crazy. But look, either way, I don't care about the competition itself, but I want to win football matches. I think that's something that I want to clarify. Like, I don't care about the competition per se and the fact that all my attention's on the league. But I still want to be winning games of football, and we could have and we should have. And when he puts up 5 minutes or 6 minutes of stoppage time, you just know what's going to happen, don't you? You just know in that moment they're going to get a sniff here, and one chance seems to be all they need at the minute. Teams and a last-minute winner against us at the minute is just so inevitable. I think you said in the pod, wasn't it? Errors and Rovers are like best friends at the minute. And do you know what's crazy? You said, and I mean Neil has said it, you've said it, I've said it, lots of fans have said it. Teams haven't really carved us up this season. Now, how mad is that, bro? That they haven't carved through us and we lost 10 on a bounce. What was it in the end? 13 without a win or something like that? Stupid.
Yeah.
Was it 13 without a win? Oh, I don't even know. 11 in a
like
row? 11 losses in a row or something. And yet we still weren't being carved open. It's set pieces. It's individual errors. It's lack of judgment. There very rarely, and I mean you'll touch on this later as well, but very rarely, other than a few teams, which one we're going to talk about later, have I sat down and gone, Christ, that was a lovely team goal by the opposition there. That's a beautiful. It's not often. So that Plymouth game, I was gutted. But look, credit where credit's due. I think Thomas Cavend forward and Conte in that first half, I will say. Conte in the second half, not so good. Really strong. And I also like Steve Evans. Looks like he's made us better as a team, but you can see that he's been improving individual players as well, which is really nice. You mentioned a really good observation, and credit to you for this, mate, because I hadn't really noticed this until you said Conte's now a bit more box to box rather than holding.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
And he looks
tweak.
He looks like a new signing. He really does. Well, not a
he
new
looks
signing,
like
but
when he
looks
first
like
signed for us.
Yeah. Looks like a completely different player because and I get it. The injury. I've seen interviews where it was really difficult. It was difficult because he obviously didn't play for ages. He obviously come back, and then I get it. It's almost I've even when I played Sunday League or a few games on a Saturday, whether with fries or whatever back in the day, I've never had a bad injury, so I can't. But I can imagine. I've seen quotes and I've seen him come out and say it was very difficult, like mentally, physically, and yeah, he struggled. He struggled with it, coming back. But yeah, he does look like a totally new player, and it looks like he's just been, like you said earlier, like all of them really just look rejuvenated and
yeah.
You look like completely different players, really. And
I agree. And it's good to see. Let's get some comments in then, bro, before we get into Cole Chizzy. So, Jenny Jones says, "Good evening." Good evening.
Yeah, big up. I was on the coach. She was on the coach to Barrow as well.
Oh God, gutted. Jenny, I feel for you. Tom says, "Evening again, boys." Yeah, I mean,
big up.
We love Tom. He's a cheeky little bastard, but he's a proper egg. I like him a lot. He's a good lad. Defo playable. A mate walked on the pitch and filmed it. Barrow officials were not happy.
Yeah.
It looked playable to me, Mike.
Yeah. Shambles, isn't it, always?
I wanted semis at least to be there. Start carrying when it's the semis. Yeah, fair. If you boys could sign any EFL player this window, who you getting in? Or EFL, like we're talking championship, or we're going just.
What's the question that is?
I mean, we got to be reasonable. I can't say go and sign bloody Haji Wright, can I?
It depends. It depends. Well, let's do one quickly. Let's do one. If you could, let's do say League One and League Two. Let's go dream player that you could sign, but also one realistic.
Bro,
that's a good one.
Bro, how? Okay. We are best friends, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to know who. If I could sign any player in League Two, who do I want playing for Bristol Rovers Football Club?
Midfielder.
Yeah.
Ashley.
Osama Ashley.
Yeah. That
is I think for a League Two footballer or a League One, League Two central midfielder, I don't think you get much better than Osama Ashley. Full strength. But up top we need a striker. I can't even think of one on the top of my head who's playing well, but would leave a club. Ollie Pearce, maybe. I know he's National League. I don't know.
It's tough, isn't it?
Jaden Stockley would add something to the side. There's. What about you?
I would go realistic. I would go Sean Raggett.
Yeah, okay, fair. Yeah, player. There are a few links there as well, but I think that's people putting
if
two
I
and
was
two
to
together.
sign, if you'd ask me unrealistic, but a player who I love, it would be Lewis Wing. Lewis Wing is ridiculous.
Right, bro. You said okay, that's like there's crazy, and then there's Lewis Wing level of crazy.
Yeah, Lewis Wing. Yeah, but
what a player.
If there was to be a League Two signing, if you say to me you could sign one League Two player tomorrow, and I'd probably go, and we need a winger. We need a for example, or if let's just say, you're going into the summer. This is unrealistic still because there's big teams, and we talked about him, and he plays for the opposition. that we're going to be talking about in a minute, I would sign Liz. Lisby. Yeah, Lisby, because mate, he's the best winger I've seen this year. He cooked Sparks in that away game.
Yeah, fair.
Sparks is good.
See, I'm thinking, give me someone like an Armando Dobra, someone like that, like.
Oh yeah, Dobra's, very good.
Like that baller on that left wing. Because I think, do you know what? Like, it's quite nice to see Shaq holding down that right wing position at the minute, and he's been fantastic, I think, under Steve Evans. But I also think we've got to give credit to LT because he has put in some performances and some shifts as well. But I mean, Lisby would just take you from here to here, wouldn't he? I mean, what a player that kid is there.
I mean, he's got nine league goals.
Nine league goals from a wing position. Tom says, I think it was rare that we got carved open even last season. Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah, even last season was just mistakes.
Hemmings would re-sign Josh McEachran probably. I would re-sign Josh McEachran in any division we ever go in. I love the bloke. Yeah, we are a big fan. Alejandro Jata for me.
Do you know what? This one's a strange one because I've seen him play
watched him in the playoffs and you didn't think he was great.
Yeah, I've seen him play twice in person. In the playoffs, against Wimbledon, I thought he was awful and he got sent off.
Yeah.
And then against us at the Mem, and Lockyer had him in his back pocket.
And how the hell did we lose that game, by the way?
I don't know.
Mental. Ultralight says, how late am I? Not really late. We're just chatting about signing Lewis Wing to the Gas. Right. We will...
Yeah, don't clip that up, anyone.
No, don't clip that. Don't clip that.
This is
so.
Yeah.
Right, bro. I am, and this is going to get clipped, but I am right up your ass. Okay. So Tom says Dennis from Notts County. Yeah, fair play. What a player. I take Lewis Wing. Ultralight. Come on now. Of course you would. So scores on the door since Shrewsbury. When I tell you, you now need to start putting a shift in, boy, because I have caught you up. How have I caught you up when I was about 28 points behind? Scores on the doors. Are we ready? Here we go.
I'm not ready. Yeah, that's mad.
35, 42. So you're still 7 points ahead, but you know that I love a minute of the first goal correct prediction. So I am
got it
right
spot
there.
on it. The last game we done, wasn't it? You got it. When I seen, because after we beat Shrewsbury, I quickly rewatched the video and I was like, oh no, he's got correct
I've been
minute,
so close,
and even an extra point for the crazy prediction as well, which is mad. I was like, wow, this takes the make. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
I got my game
because it was the missus, wasn't it, who said crazy prediction? Was it no goals in the first half?
Yeah, no goals in the first half.
Mustard.
And yeah, we scored all three.
Mustard.
In the second
Marcus
half.
helped me out with that, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it Ian Holloway who looked in the then Conference League and picked the best goal scorer, ended up with Barry Hales?
Yeah, Barry Hales.
It might have been my friend.
Yeah.
What a player for the Gas. Anyway, look, we look towards Colchester United. It's 35 to me, 42 to you. So this is now getting to the, I'm not saying business end of the season, but we need to lock in now because if I win this, this will be the greatest comeback of all time, other than our promotion when we went up under Joey.
Yeah. I would be doing an Arsenal if I messed this up.
Yeah,
I would have bottled it properly.
Bottled it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I can't even say no to that.
You do this.
So it's difficult because we come into this, right, not in the greatest form when it comes to results, really. One win in our last 98 games.
Yeah.
However, any Gashead who I think has actually watched, and look, you got to remember, yes, all right, I don't do all the away games and stuff in person, but I watch every single game. Every single game. It is very noticeable that we have turned a corner under Steve Evans when it comes to performances. Maybe not results, but performances have been much better. So I think this is going to be a much more even game than it looks like on paper. Colchester, they are 4 unbeaten. Their last league game coming on the 13th of December against Salford. That was a 4-3 game as well. What a thriller that is. So I don't, just because they're ninth, I don't think any Colchester fan should be looking at this thinking this is going to be easy snubbins now. Yes, we haven't won a league game at home since the 27th of September, but at the same time,
Mad
we
still.
look, I know what, and by the way, what a day that was for us, me and you
Yeah, what a
personally.
day.
Anyway,
I'm not.
but I don't want us to be going away to Shrewsbury, slapping 3 past them, clean sheet, putting 3 really good goals together against Plymouth. All right, we lost it. To then go and see a performance like we give with against Barnet. Like we have to build on this. We have to bounce back now.
Yeah.
In the league, and not that we're bouncing back, but you know what I mean, start to bounce back up the table. We've got to try and put a run together now, because although we are miles away from the playoffs, really, you look 3-4 wins in a row, you could be looking at top half, and then all of a sudden that's what Leighton Orient did, wasn't it? No, it's fine. That's what Leighton Orient did last season. So yeah, I mean, look, we've scored 6 goals in 2 games. We are flying, yes, but we've also conceded 4 goals in 1 game.
Well,
so Caven involved in 5 of those out of the 6. He's a joke. Yeah, he won't be here long. So, HAYNER, I'm going to start with you then, brother. Let's start us off. What are you thinking? Score predictions and goal scorers. Bearing in mind, we can't go for the same score prediction.
Yeah. Just before we do get into scores, I've got 2 stats here for you, which is pretty insane.
You know I love a stat. Go for it.
You love stats. So the front 4 of Colchester, the best front 4, because the last game, a couple of them, I think Harry Anderson went in the squad and Lisby didn't start, madly enough. But their front 4, so Jack Payne, Mbick, Harry Anderson, and Lisby. Between them, they've scored 31 goals. So that's one mad stat. So that's insane.
Oh, God.
The other mad stat, since we've played them, so that was the 20th of September. So since then, we picked up 7 points since the 20th of September. 4 of them have come under Evans. The other 3 points was the game after, in which our last home win was against Salford under DC, of course. And they've picked up 28. So those are 2 stats. But score prediction, do I stick with what I said earlier?
You have to, because you can't shoot me in the foot, mate.
I might have to shoot you.
No.
I might have to shoot you in the foot, bro. I need
You need the points.
Now, do you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go with the same one. I'll go same one.
There.
Yeah, I'll go 3-1 to Rovers. And my goal scorers, what did I say? I think I said Caven, Hutch, and Shaq.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. Yeah, 3 scoring.
Can I just ask why? Is it going off vibes? Is it going off what you've seen going forward? Like what gives you confidence? Because okay, I'll just tell you my prediction. I'm going for a 2-1 Rovers win.
Yeah.
So a little bit more modest, with a Shaq and Fabrizio goals. That's what I'm going with, right? So we're both going for a win. But there's a 2-1 win, and then there's a 3-1. Like a 3-1 is a bit of that's a good performance. What makes you so confident here, bro, that we're gonna turn up?
Basically, going off the last 2 games, going forward. Going off the last 2 games, but also the fact that Colchester haven't played a single game in the last 2 weeks. Also, so I'm predicting them to be a bit rusty, basically, and fair. also the fact that Tucker couldn't handle Caven at all in the last game.
What a finish as well! Like you said,
we're just due. Yeah, the finish was unreal, but we're just due a really good big home win and performance.
Yeah. I think.
What is it? 6 losses in a row at home in the league? 6, 7? Sorry to do that. 6, 7, or 5. I don't even know. What even
Don't
is it?
ever,
6
ever
or
do
6
that in your life.
I,
Ever.
mate, I can't help it because when
All
I'm
you
in
see at school is this.
when
Yeah.
I'm in school, that's all I flipping in, honestly.
Yeah, mad.
But yeah, what
I
is
mean,
it? 6 defeats in a row. I don't even know.
it must have been. It must have been. It
Something like
must
that.
have been because you've
Yeah.
got you. What would it have been? It would have been Tranmere. It would have been MK. It would have been Notts County. It would have been
Gillingham.
Gillingham, Bromley, Barnet. That's 6.
Yeah, 6 home losses in a row. Jesus Christ.
And then Plymouth, I guess, is 7 if you count all comps.
Yeah, Plymouth, if you can't. Yeah, that's 7.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
look. So
mental.
if your prediction came through, deep this right. If your prediction came through, we would then have scored 9 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, 9
So
goals in 3.
it's we need the goals to start flowing. We need now to really put it together.
But yeah,
Let's
if I'm being sorry to cut you in. If I'm being if I'm going off being realistic, then if we definitely concede more than 1 goal.
Yeah, for sure.
After what we watched on Tuesday, because the errors we keep making is stupid.
I mean, you're going to celebrate when Lisby scores. I know you will. I know you won't outwardly, but you'll go, yes, I love the bloke.
I definitely won't.
We'll come back to Ultra's comment here. Let's say we go on a nice long run. How long do you think we keep Caven? I think in the summer he's going to be tempted. He's going to have I mean, we've heard a certain championship club are in for him, or at least monitoring him for the rest of the season. We've also heard that there is apparently some. I don't know if it was true in the comments, but someone in the comments in the last live stream we just did about half hour ago said that I think it was Basel were interested in looking at him.
Harry Jenkins. I don't know if I believe him though, because he's
sometimes.
Harry's a good lad.
Jenk will literally. Sometimes Jenk will give such good insight, and it's like that actually happened. And then other times you think, what? Like I don't know what to believe. Sometimes it's really reliable, and sometimes he just does stuff for banter. But either way, I don't think he's going to be here long. But at the same time, we could, in theory, reinvest that money well, but we haven't so far.
We need to. What we need to do. We need to do it now. Can't leave it. Realistically, we need to go in now, and we need to offer him a new contract right now.
Yeah, bump him up. Yeah. Mate, put a release clause in there of something silly,
like big release clause, nothing stupid.
1.2, 1.5, 2 million.
No, it's serious though. Like at the moment, you've got a player in let's have it right, in a shocking team as what we've seen so far. I'm not saying we're we're bad, but we have been, so that's just facts. But you've got a player that's 23 years of age, this on 9 league goals and has got 13 in all comps, and I know. See, stupid money.
So the thing is I'm half tempted to say that he doesn't go in the summer. I would say.
But I
hope he doesn't. I'm half tempted to say he'll give it one more season, really embed himself. Yeah. But I do think if someone like a lower championship club did come in, all right, it probably wouldn't work that way. Because you look at what Joe Taylor, Macaulay, Langstaff, it doesn't always work when you jump up. But like if a lower championship club did come in, High League One, every player wants to play in the Prem, and you can't do that by staying in League Two. So
he's already said it himself in the interview when he first joined.
Exactly. I think he would want to, but I'm hopeful he would stay in the summer, just maybe once. We've already got a 3-2 Gas Hutch Fab LT smashes a winner. I mean, if it's anything like the goal we scored on Tuesday night, yes, please. As long as we get good money, I think we would, my friend. How long is Fab's deal? 2 years?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Everyone was signing on a 2-year deal, I swear, in the summer. No chance he leaves. He's just moved his family. Or proper loves it as well. Tom, you have a good point, to be fair.
Yeah,
I'd agree, Tom, but money talks. No way anyone at this club was smart enough to scout him. Yeah, I mean, that was a simulation on Football Manager and it just worked out. I reckon he'll go to City next. Shut up. I'm not even going to read that. So we then look at minute of the first goal. Now you're up for this. Minute of the first goal. What are you thinking? Are you thinking, are there going to be any in the first half? Are there not? What are you thinking? Minute of the first goal. Remember, you need the big 5 points now because I am right up your batty crease.
Yeah. Minute of the first goal.
Right, we got to stop this. I'm not having this in the comments.
Yeah,
All
I'm
the
not.
time. I'm not having it.
Yeah, literally. Minute of the first goal. Oh wow. I'll go.
Be brave. Go on.
18.
Okay.
18 minutes first goal.
All right, I'm going to semi-block you, and I'm going to go 19. Because if they score on 19:01 minutes, boy, that will be sweet. I'll look at you in the south and say, well, hey, I'll take that every single day of the week. He won't stay, unfortunately. It's all about the money. I mean, yeah, but he does love the club. 16 minutes, Luke Thomas. I mean, Jenny, if it comes in, I'll give you 10 points for that because you've done a goal scorer on an exact minute.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that could be for next season, HAYNER.
Yeah.
67th minute, Harry Anderson. Do you know what? I could see that happening. All right. It's now my turn. We will come in with the total match bookings. I haven't looked into Colchester's kind of, let's call it naughtiness levels. I don't know if they're a big crunching tackle inside, but you are right. What was the guy who got rolled in by Caven? What was his name?
Jack Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker. Yeah, I mean, if Tucker comes up against Caven again, I think he's going to be thinking, I need to put a foot in here because he can nick it past me, and I don't think he wants to be embarrassed twice in 2 games. So I think there is a possibility that there could be a few. I'm going to say 5. I know I always do this, and we both do 5, but it just seems to be the safety net because 6 seems like a lot, but 4 is like, is that enough? So
Yeah.
I'm going to go 5. Where are you thinking?
I'll go 5 as well.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I'll go 5. I usually go 5 anyway, but just to block you.
You bastard.
I'll do that.
Okay, I'll stick with you then, bro. Crazy prediction.
Crazy prediction is literally anything, but it is going to be like you'll probably say to me, "Oh, like you're a shambles for doing that," but we haven't done it for a long time, so
Okay.
I'm going Rovers to win at home. There you go.
On, bro.
Come on, I've let you have some mad ones, so that is crazy.
Your crazy prediction is that we win a home game. Okay, fair. All right, fair. All right.
Since the 27th September.
All right, I can give you that one.
The last time we won a home game.
Yeah.
That was 2 months before my 29th, mate. The last time I won a home game.
That is absolutely insane. Oh God, what do I do then?
You'll probably get it right, even no matter what you say, because you're just getting all the jam that I had the jam at the start of the season.
Bro, I can't even take credit for it because it's Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah.
It's Chloe. I just said to her, what's the crazy prediction? She went, oh, there'll be no goals in the first half. I said, you are on crack. And it turns out she was right. Oh, it's tough, isn't it? Crazy prediction.
It's very tough.
So I will say, can I have this? I will say that Colchester's goal is scored because of a Bristol Rovers individual error.
Oh, it's definitely yeah, you can have it.
Can I have that?
Yeah. Why not?
Like a missed kick or like a mistimed.
Like no team ever scores a worldie against us. So it'll come in anyway. So
I don't know, mind. I don't know. What was that? What was that goal? That beauty down at the South Stand at home a couple league games ago. Gillingham, yeah, Max Clark's goal.
Yeah, Max Clark, yeah, the volley.
That's a peach. Other than that, you are right, to be fair.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll let you have it.
So let's work this out. We've done match prediction, we've done lineup. No, we haven't done lineup. We've done goal scorers, we've done minute of the first goal, we've done crazy, and we've done total match bookings. Okay, it's lineup then. So okay, to be fair, mate, we've gone for the same lineup, haven't we? So we can keep it nice and short and simple, really. We've both gone for Southwood in goal, Senior, Balmer, Kilgore, Sparks, Lockyer holding, Conte box to box, Hutchinson in the 10, Thomas left, Caven up top and then Shatford on the right.
Yeah.
So it's.
I'm praying McEachran's back, but
Yeah,
probably
I
won't
mean,
be.
but the thing is if he is back,
Yeah, he
is
might
he
not
back
start
enough
anyway.
to is he back
Yeah.
enough to start? So it's tough,
Yeah.
but I think what's that then, Rose? That's one change in it from
change.
Plymouth.
Yeah, one change.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we lost the game, but we scored 3, so I don't know. Well, let's see. I think that the issue is with Kofi Balmer on the pitch with that long throw. That's great, but at the same time, who are you going to throw it to in the box? Caven, Thomas, and Ford. So it's
But thing
it's
is,
like
every time that happens, we need to do what other sides do. We need to send the centre halves up, or
send
one
the
of the
centre halves up.
well,
Yeah.
That's the other annoying thing, because he'll probably be playing centre half. So the only other tall player on the pitch, pretty much, is Kilgore. Like,
Yeah,
because everyone
fair.
else is pretty. Like, the other tallest player is probably Hutchinson. He's quite. What is he? 6 foot.
Yeah, I tell you what though,
Hutchinson?
who is good in the air was Lockyer. He could have scored 2.
Yeah, Lockyer. Yeah, he should
Against
have done,
Plymouth.
really.
He could have and should have done.
Yeah.
I
wonder if the Haviland starts. Do you reckon he might get a debut?
Yeah, but instead of who do you think comes out? Lockyer, because
maybe, yeah.
Because look, I don't mind Conte sitting with De Havilland as box to box and Hutch as well.
Conte's been doing well, so in that.
But like you say, yeah, it's like Conte's done well in that box to box role. So are we gonna change it? But at the same time, Skinny Evans is signed to Haviland himself. He wants him.
Yeah, he wanted to. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised, but
yeah,
maybe there's an element of rust there. Let's go through a few comments then. Hutch scoring a free kick.
Imagine that little.
Because his last night is a crazy prediction.
His last goal for Rovers was a free kick, by the way. That was his last goal, and it was a worldie into the top.
Actually, Tom said cups his ears to the south stand. To you, actually, that's who he'll cup his ears to. 3-2 Gas, 43 minutes, 7 bookings, 1 red dog. 1 red dog. Oh. 1 red, and a dog runs on, and 1 red dog. I thought, you mean card? A dog runs on and pees on the goalie. I love that. 6 or 7. Oh, shut up! I'm not even going to read that. I almost said it then. Player with the letter A in their name to score. Is that
Anderson? Harry Anderson.
No, but he's on about like Caven,
Thomas, Shaq.
Thomas. Oh yeah, Shaq. That's cheeky. That is.
All 3 of them score again.
Isaac. Yeah. Fair. Okay.
I was going to do that. That was going to be my crazy prediction, but I would have done that if I was maybe still 15 points, 20 points ahead of you. I would have gone Caven, Shaq, and Thomas to score again.
All again. I would have given you double points if that came in.
Yeah.
So we got battered on my birthday, Charlie. We can't all be as lucky as you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. An own goal from Colchester. Fair.
Matt Macy own goal.
Just for the vibes. Just because he's ex-Gas, put it in your own net, lad. Colchester, bottom of the league stats for yellow cards this season, and Gas a third.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Roy, thank you for that, mate. I appreciate that. Okay, well, I'll still stick with 5. Matt Butcher for Salford. Yeah. That's a rocket.
Yeah.
That's a rocket, bro.
That was crazy.
As long as Conte doesn't shoot, he can play for us. Well, you say that, but he's got 2 goals. Well, I say 2 goals. That Aki goal was the one that was nice.
Yeah, Aki goal was a banger. Yeah.
Right, bro. The stupidest comment I've ever seen. Next, ready?
Yeah. How long for it, Gas? Is he 6'10"?
Honestly. Yeah, I know. I don't know. He's probably 7'2". 3-1 Gas, Benji says.
3-1 Gas.
What we saying? Yeah, I love it, my boy. Clifford Gas. Gas. Love it.
God, what a throwback.
Literally, I love it. Clifford, a big red. HAYNER to actually buy a round, and that is crazy.
Shambles.
That is crazy. I got a message from Archie Williams as well saying he wants a pint. So apparently Charlie's buying for all of us.
Archie's a shambles. Shout out to him for the ticket there.
Yeah, fair play. You finally got that in, didn't you? I'm a cheap round, mate, because I don't really drink that much. Let's go. I reckon Southwood comes for a cross. That's my crazy.
Yeah, he's good. He's been getting a lot of stick.
Stick.
Yeah.
Do you remember
I
Do you
do
remember the
agree
guy
though.
who said to us that he was the worst goalkeeper he's ever seen play for Rovers? Do you remember that when we were all
Yeah,
out?
yeah, he come up to us all, didn't he? After
It's not
the
that bad.
Swindon game. I
Conte
do
scores with
agree though.
his knob.
He does need to be more commanding.
He does. He
I
does.
do agree.
He's great shot stopper, but yeah, the commanding side is something that he can work on. But again, what player can't improve? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after the Swindon game bench.
Yeah.
It was that guy, that really drunk guy, and he was
He
like,
went mental, didn't he?
I love your stuff, both of you, but Southwood is the worst goalkeeper I've
Yeah.
ever had.
Worst goalie I've ever seen at Rovers.
Gascast hate him for some reason. Oh, you saying Southwood LP? Don't see the problem. Me kept us in so many games. I agree.
To
I
be fair, though,
think
it's not even.
if anyone's gonna,
It's not
yeah.
even just them though. I've seen a lot of people. Like that's
I
fair
mean,
enough.
Archie can't stand the bloke. He's
Yeah,
not a bad
Archie said
keeper.
the
He just
same to me on
stands
Tuesday.
still.
Yeah. Everyone can have their like. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, that was it.
I would say. Yeah, it's just the commanding thing because every time he sort of comes out, it's either it just looks dodgy. Because thing is, he's quite small for a keeper. He's not very tall.
Agreed.
For a keeper, because even shout out to the Salford game, like you mentioned, even in the photo I had with him after that, he didn't even seem.
He's not a huge bloke.
Not even 6 foot. Like he's small.
Yeah. He's not a massive bloke. I think the thing is, right, in my opinion, okay, when you face 25 shots a game, what do you want the bloke to do? Yeah, so I think if you've got any other keeper in there at that point, you probably concede more. Yes, all right, you can claim a few more crosses, but at the same time, like he has kept us in so many games.
Well, look at the
5-minute warning on
Colchester
Twitter.
game.
Is there a 5-minute warning on Twitter?
I doubt it. He said that earlier on. I didn't check, but we probably signed 2. Louis Britton's probably signed now. We better check it.
Yeah, no, there's nothing.
He's definitely
There's nothing. Tommy, you naughty little boy.
Yeah.
Okay, on that note, we will wrap it up there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll see you at the pub beforehand. I'd like it if you were there.
Man.
If not, I'll pick you up regardless because I'm coming from Keynsham again. So
oh yeah, Keynsham. Lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see you at the Mem regardless anyway, no matter where you are. Guys in the comments, thank you so much. It's been a good one. We've had a little bit of laugh. How's he falling for that? Because I'm 29 and I'm tired. All right, mate. I'm an old man. So yeah. Before we leave, HAYNER, any last thoughts?
Yeah, just big up to everyone as always for the support. Yeah, class support as always, and hopefully we finally get that flipping home league win. Jesus.
Mate, if we do, you get a bloody bonus point. So I'm a little bit conflicted now.
I get 10 bonus.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I think that's a bit pushing 40. Yeah, this is something that goes on in the group chat. Apparently, I pushed 40. So my hairline does say that, to be fair. So look, we are fairly confident Rovers are going to get that win. Is it Vibes FC? It might be, but at the same time, I just think we've seen enough going forward that we know we're going to create chances. It's just can we keep it? Can we keep it out? So. Lads, we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you for everything in the comments below. We've had a really good time. I'm going to go and get some shut-eye because it took me 2.5 hours to get home from bloody Bristol to Cardiff today. So I am pooped. We'll catch you in the next one. Look out for our match reactions, TikTok, YouTube, everything. And we will catch you on the next HEMMINGS versus HAYNER. As always, at the gas. Come on, the boys. Let's have it, you. Come on, Cairo Lisby.